welcome to our living room. This is from the Disney Couch, and you are joining us on the quest for the ultimate Disney movie. Tonight, it's a good one, 1992's Aladdin.
We're right in the good stuff of the Disney Renaissance, and I remember seeing Aladdin in the movie theater when I was a college student, and then getting the soundtrack and singing along with it. I just remember it being a very, very entertaining movie. First of all, some of you may be wondering, what's on Jira's head?
This is my genie hat for when I was in an Aladdin play.
There's really only a few places where you can wear that hat, so you might as well milk it when you got it. Alright, well, hold on to your magic carpets. It's time for Aladdin.
Yay!
I come from Aladdin.
For you and me.
You know, so many of these jokes in the movie are sight gags that have to do with the time that the movie came out in the early 90s, and different pop culture characters like Arsenio Hall or
And I did not get any of them.
Or Rodney Dangerfield or people like that. That it's funny for us, but the girls said it's still funny because Robin Williams just voices just such an entertaining character.
Yeah, it's really built on Robin Williams. I mean, he did such an amazing job with that genie character. And Jeffrey Katzenberg, the director, was thinking of John Candy, Steve Martin, some of these guys for the genie. But somebody else, as they mocked up an animation of the genie performing one of Robin Williams' sketch comedies. And they took it to Robin Williams and showed him himself doing stand-up comedy with the genie animating, and that made Robin Williams laugh, and so that sold him on this role. So I'm glad they did that. That was smart.
Feels like, a lot of this movie was focused on the genie just because he's that great of a character. So I drew him. This is Genie feeling a little sheepish. Because Aladdin outwitted him because he's just that charming and clever.
You do fall in love with the characters of Jasmine and Aladdin too, and that was one of the things we were wondering at the beginning. At what point does the audience get on Aladdin's side? Right at the beginning of the movie, he's a thief. He's a thief in the marketplace. He's stealing from the business vendors.
Yeah.
But almost within seconds, you are on Aladdin's side.
Yeah, nobody's ever feeling sorry for the poor apple seller.
Yeah, and the guards automatically become the villains. How did the animators do that? And obviously it's through music, but a big part of it is through Aladdin's wit and his charming smile. So right away, Aladdin gives his charming sideways smile.
Morning, ladies.
Yeah, I really like Jasmine. I found she was definitely a really interesting character. The Disney princesses are slowly evolving from helpless maiden into strong, independent woman.
And it's interesting because she's helpless at the beginning. She feels like she's trapped, and she can do nothing to change her life other than run away.
Yeah, but that's when she takes matters into her own hands. And I feel like a lot of the time the story happens around the princess, but this time I feel like Jasmine runs her own story. She runs away and she meets Aladdin, and she also uses her good looks and cleverness to outwit Jafar later in the movie, and even though it's a scene that makes everyone a little uncomfortable, it is a great scene for Jasmine because she is fighting the battle in her own way. And she is the only Disney princess to ever kiss the Disney villain. Not even Anna kisses Hans, guys.
Wow. Yeah, we were watching this with the subtitles, and we picked up a few little nuances. When Jasmine is pretending to be in love with Jafar off screen, she's saying things like, "You have such cute gaps between your teeth.
I love your eyebrows.
And you're such a marvelous dresser." A couple interesting things about this one. They had originally conceptualized Aladdin as a younger character, and so when they were doing the sketches for him, they modeled Aladdin after Michael J. Fox. And then they looked at it a little bit and they're like, you know who we really need for this? Tom Cruise. It's no wonder Aladdin is one of our favorites. It was absolutely ridiculously successful. It was the highest grossing film of 1992.
Wow.
beat everything else. Something like $217 million came in for this movie. It was just like obscenely successful.
I think this is gonna score pretty high. It may even have all of them.
Speaking about scoring, Mike has created a new scoreboard for our quest for the ultimate Disney movie. So if you are just joining us, we're not just reviewing Disney movies. We are actually looking at a list of criteria that we came up with that we think makes the ultimate Disney movie.
What's our first one now, Jai?
Book intro.
No book opening, but a very entertaining prologue by Robin Williams dressed as a merchant.
They're originally planning to, at some point, either the beginning or the end of the movie, reveal that that merchant is actually the genie telling the whole story, but then it just got cut. And they're like, yeah, we don't need this.
So no book opening, no points for that, but still an entertaining opening. And we also found out that this has a little bit of an after-credits scene that we never knew before.
Yeah, this is the genie saying that we've been a great audience.
Yeah.
And
Cute.
is that just on this DVD release, or was this in the theatrical release?
I don't know, but if you saw that in '92, put it in the
Yeah.
comments. We want to know.
Missing parents.
We blame parents, but he hasn't got them.
Yeah, a
And
lot
also-
of the
Also,
movie.
Jasmine.
Yeah, where's her mother?
It kind of makes the Sultan's role as her father trying to do these things that really her mother really should be there helping guide her along, you know, in her romantic
Her boy
life.
trouble.
And here's the father kind of bumbling along without the help of his wife. So
It worked.
definitely missing parents.
Yep.
Yeah. Dad with the stash.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite the floof. Poof. Also this big poofy beard. But it had a
kind
nice
of
poofy stash.
reminds me of a marshmallow.
Yeah, he was kind of a marshmallow of a dad.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, he's kind of right in that mold of the Disney dad that we've come to know and love and kind of be a little embarrassed by.
Talking animals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Raja was understanding but didn't really speak. The monkey was quite intelligent and kind of had little words that if you watch it with subtitles you can actually see exactly what words he's saying.
Alone.
And then the parrot is actually a conversational parrot, not just a parroting parrot.
But just with Jafar.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
the
they-
Sultan
they
doesn't
hide
understand
it.
the parrot.
They
No,
keep it
he hides
secret.
it.
Yeah.
He's like, how in the
Yeah.
Keep it
So,
secret.
I don't know. Disney really needs to settle on some rules here. Why do some animals talk and some don't? I don't
It
know.
doesn't
It's
matter.
fine.
Okay,
It's
fine.
just a movie.
Cartoon.
Unlikely partnership.
We're looking for a relationship based on bribery that
It doesn't matter because it's not
they
here.
didn't like each other, then they did. Okay, fine.
What was it?
Hidden Mickey.
Yes.
Yes.
Some very good
Yeah.
ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like one in Raja, like for a second he had the Mickey face.
One of my favorite lines in this movie. Sugar dates and figs.
Sugar dates and pistachios.
Not only hidden Mickeys, but really great nods to other Disney movies.
Ah.
Like
Yes.
Pinocchio and Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast.
Alcohol. Yeah.
We didn't see much.
There wasn't exactly a drunken pub scene, but
No.
there was pretty sure some wine. It was a purple liquid in a wine glass.
Yeah,
And then-
Jasmine threw it at Jafar. Right?
Which
Yeah,
is
and he goes,
interesting.
"Blah."
We'll give it a mark for alcohol.
Witchy villain.
Definitely.
Yes.
The most
Jafar.
powerful sorcerer in the world.
Check.
Ugly villain.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
pretty.
think so.
I mean, he does have those cute little gaps between his teeth.
And his fingers were so long.
He could be a
Yeah,
pianist.
Yeah.
That's unnatural. Oh, and also when he was disguising, like that teeth.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Disguised himself as the old man in prison.
Yeah.
That's
So
just-
he must have been using some pretty serious magic for that disguise
Yeah.
because, like, he totally altered his facial structure,
Yeah.
removed all his facial hair, had teeth going every way, and then all of a sudden he like does this, and he's back to Jafar. It
Mr.
was,
Perfect Teeth Jafar.
yeah, it was kind of weird.
He's pretty ugly, yeah.
Yeah.
Death by falling.
Wow. How did Jafar die?
He didn't
didn't.
he didn't die. He returns in the really bad straight to DVD sequels.
Yeah.
Nobody died.
Oh no, Gazim,
Oh.
the humble thief, died.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. He got locked in the Cave of Wonders.
But
Yeah.
he didn't fall, he just got buried in sand.
Oh, you swallowed up by sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a really clever way to do in with the villain. I love the way they used Aladdin's street savviness to trick Jafar into imprisonment.
And it's not like gory or horrifying or anything. He just gets sucked into a lamp
Yep,
and flicked into oblivion.
that was good.
Hit song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were singing a song at the end, and the R&B version notwithstanding, A Whole New World won tons of awards. Golden Globes, Grammys, Academy Awards, Oscars for Best Song, and yeah, it was on the charts. It was on the pop charts. It was the one that we're singing. It is the hit song. And it was also...
Romantic duet.
Yes!
Yeah. A Whole New World is our gold standard
Yeah.
for romantic duet. That's the one that we think of when we think of
Yeah.
a duet.
They're on a magic carpet ride, they're
Yeah.
falling in love, they're traveling the world.
They see ponies.
Ponies!
And Jairus got a great version of it.
I can break into song at any given moment. And oddly enough, you won't find it creepy at all. I'll walk into your room and start flirting right away. Somehow I'll convince you to go on a magic carpet ride. A random song that is completely unrehearsed. The Kiss.
Yeah, quite a few
Yes.
kisses in this movie actually.
There was
Two.
4.
2.
4.
3. Okay,
Yes.
so the kiss actually came fairly early on in the movie.
That
Yeah.
wasn't the
No.
Kiss.
I mean, it showed that they had fallen in love. So,
Yeah.
No, actually, the magic carpet pushed them
yeah,
out.
that's true. Yeah.
It was the sort of like, oh my gosh, we're kissing. Oh, we're kissing. Sort
Yeah,
of.
much better than one, the Black Cauldron, when
Yeah.
they just mushed
The
their faces
magic
together.
carpet was literally his wingman.
Oh, yeah. Wing mat.
Wingman.
Wingmat.
Okay. And then of course there's Jasmine kisses Jafar to try and distract him, and
Way to go, Jasmine. Take the fall.
and then at the end they get to kiss and ride off into the sunset with fireworks.
That's
Yeah.
That's like a really the kiss kind of the kiss. Resurrection.
Aladdin went for a swim with cement boots. He was drowning underwater, and the genie turned into a submarine and brought him up.
He wasn't dead. He saved his life.
Yeah, he
from
just
dying.
saved him.
Yeah.
He didn't die yet.
He was probably
If-
pretty close to dying.
If he pulled him out of the water and he was limp and he's like, no, Aladdin, don't die on me. I'll
Yeah.
use my genie powers and make you live. Then that would have been resurrection. But no, he just saved him from almost death.
Yes.
Okay. I guess not. I had to try for something here.
Yeah, no resurrection.
That's the closest we got, hey?
Yeah.
Jai, what is our total for Aladdin?
Total is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 14.
Woo!
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It's only the second one to make it over 9.5.
10 points for Aladdin. That puts it in second place. This means that Aladdin is our second most Disney movie out of all of them, just behind Sleeping Beauty.
It seems that the key to a very Disney movie is romance, magic, and a good villain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this one has them all.
Well, that's it for this week from us from the Disney Couch. So if you enjoyed Aladdin, we'd love to hear your comments down
Yep.
below. And also make sure to subscribe, and then you'll get updates as to when our next video comes out. We put one out every week, and so next week...
It's time for The Lion King. Yeah, that one.
So continue on with us in our quest for the ultimate Disney movie. Thanks. Bye.
Bye!
Now can we watch the bonus features?
Hey, look, it's Aladdin as Michael J. Fox. Not Michael W. Smith.
Actually, sounds
Yeah, it looks like a cross between Michael J. Fox.
I want someone who burps fire to come to my birthday party.
I'll work on that.
We'll work on that next year.
Yep.